Step 7. What's the verb? Asked. Asking is a huge thing. I just saw a video recently by a guy named Jack Canfield who wrote Chicken Soup for the Soul and all the series of Chicken Soup for the Souls. He has this little thing where he says, ask, 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 ask. He does that about 100 times. Keep asking. It's a good thing to keep asking because we get when we ask. What are we asking for here? We're asking Him, God, to remove shortcomings. Now, I love the wording here. In step 6, we had defects. Do you remember when people my age remember when we were young? Big Brother called us defective. You defect, defective, blah, blah. It's this huge thing with all these horrible implications. And now it's just shortcomings. They sound smaller. They sound less offensive, less intrusive, less debilitating, less impairing. Shortcomings. And I believe it's for this reason. Because when I notice something that I want God to remove, I'm going to ask Him to remove this one thing. It's one thing at a time. Now, God decides when He's going to remove these things, but I'm going to ask Him to remove these little things that come up in my daily life that I see that need to be removed. I'm going to ask Him to remove those things one at a time. That's our job. How do we ask? Humbly. I put this up here because of the importance of the word humbly. It comes from the word hummus, which is related to human, which means when I'm asking from an inferior position to a superior. I'm asking from a human position to a deity. I'm asking from the ground to heaven. We are asking. We're not demanding. We're not requiring. We're not imposing ourselves or our will or trying to intimidate. We're simply grateful and thankful and faithful, believing that God's going to help us. When we ask believing, He's going to do these things. And it really is as simple as that. The hard part is asking humbly, being a human, recognizing that God is God and we're human. You might want to go watch my tape on human spiritual development. But we're asking humbly from the ground, from the human position, asking for Him to remove these things that are impairing our lives. That's what we're asking. And it's as simple as that. It's the same thing that we've been working on since step 4. Because as we do this, and He removes these imperfections, and He removes these shortcomings, then we become ready to make amends with the rest of the world. Once we have created a new relationship with ourselves and with our higher power, with our vertical relationship, now we're ready to start to fix our horizontal relationships. That's the next step, step 8. So that's the end of step 7. Don't stop there. Go on to step 8. You want to get a hold of us? Contacts on theclearviewcenter.com.